Hey everybody, and welcome back to SimCity with me, Trunkleton. We are in a new city right here. This is what we're going to work with. You can see our old city there, and some of our other cities throughout the fog, and there is our trade town. So this is, if we go to regional view, our last city on this half of the map. We've still got 2 great works over there, plus another 8 cities to work with. I'm really happy, in all honesty, how this half of the map has come in this past, what year? 1 month-ish, roughly, just over 1 month. We've accomplished this in half-an-hour episodes. As you can see now, I've changed my profile picture to my sim. That's just over a week away. The Sims 4 comes out. I cannot be happier. So this city is going to be a gambling city, and I don't think we have trains. We have no rail here because we're on an island, which kind of sucks, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. We do have boats that we can use for here, so I think that's going to help. So what I want to do first off is let's just pull this up. We're going to do kind of a speed build, and then from there, let's just bring this up a bit. And what I mean by a speed build is we're just going to come here, maybe do about a half-ish of the city. Is that about half? That's probably a bit less than half. You know what? I kind of like this size though. I think this size will do. So this road will bring our residents in here. We'll just do dirt roads for now. And it's just started to rain. Are you kidding me? It's so dark in here. I have the lights on today actually. Normally I don't have the lights on, which means it's going to get super hot. I hope the sound's not too much for you right now. I did turn the sound up. I have been streaming. I've been enjoying my streams for the first hour or so while it works, and then after the first hour or hour and a half-ish roughly, they start to my internet service provider. I know these aren't perfectly spaced out. I need to move my mouse over a bit. It's tapping my water jug. Yeah, after about the first hour and a half, my internet becomes unstable. It's not that it's not working on it. It just becomes unstable. And where does this go? Let's draw this just up a bit. It doesn't matter too much. So what do we need now? We got 18 grand. We definitely got to get some power down. 7-mile-an-hour wind's not too bad. And agua. Let's place that up here. That's not a bad place to go. Our wind is blowing this way. But as this is going to be gambling only, I do plan on having 0 people in the city. That's right, 0 people in our city at the end of it. Any pollution caused by industry is not going to be a problem. Let's get those down first. We do not need, let's place that there, and there, then a gap, 1, 2. Then that'll be industry. Then let's go here, and about half of this. So with this is gonna go there, hang on, here, then that, maybe there. Let's place industry down here. I think I messed this up somehow. I think I have more commercial than industry, but it'll work. It shouldn't be too bad from the start. Let's fast forward time. We got cash. Yeah, we got 3 grand. Which gives us a short while to get people moved in. I'm not going to place a garbage dump yet. Don't need it. So this is just basically going to grow for us. Hang on, I can place some industry along that. That'll do. Some industry there. Or I probably should have placed it down here. It's not too much of a problem. So we're going to get cash. What's going on? Our power, we have an excess of 2. Which isn't too bad. We've got workers now. That's going to be good. Power, water, sewage. That's the big part. Let's place this down. I don't think we need this at all actually. If we go to our sewage, we can, and water, we got it all unlocked anyway, even transportation. So we need to just plop that down first. Department of Transport. We have a Department of Transportation, I'm sure we do. Maybe it's not switched on. Maybe it just needs time. Who knows? I will sort that out. I might have to go to one of our other cities and place down a Department of Transportation. It's not going to be too big of a deal, really. We do need a bus depot, of course, for this. We also... What else do we need? Tourism and transportation. And utilities and police. What is that one? Department of Safety. None of this is working yet. I think we need more people. Maybe we need a city hall for that to work. That's what I'm guessing. It's got to be upgraded to a city hall, which will not take long at all. It wants us to name our city. So this is gambling. So I think the other one was called Last Trunkle, right? So let's call this Trunkle. Hang on, let me caps lock Vegas. Let's put caps on there. Trunkle Vegas. For now, unless you guys can come up with a better name, which would be appreciated, because you know, it's quite hard to name cities if you're thinking about it. So let's see. I want to get gambling up and running today. It's not just going to be gambling, by the way. We're going to use culture as well, right? This is very important. We need to have the culture in here. Because these act as a tourist draw. But I think we're going to go all out gambling at first. Get this done. Get the hotels put in on these places. So we're going to try different methods. This says we can do this already. I do not want to do this yet. This is not a good time. We have no police in our city. We have nothing in our city, if you think about it. It's a brand new city. To go gambling right now and put the police thing up right away would not be a good thing. I think we should get them educated. And we've got the money to do that right now. Get them educated. We need I think 5,000 people first. Or maybe not. We can get the schooling done, actually. It's all unlocked anyway. So, we don't need tech. We just need to get people in school at a cheap cost. That's 500 an hour. That's almost double for 300 extra desks. How much are you, actually? It's 60 grand compared to 42. The community college is the best deal, isn't it? By far. Not enough simoleons. Hang on. Why am I getting ahead of myself? 42 grand. So we'll place this around here. Get those students taught. We don't have to place any bus stops down then. They will all go to school. It'll increase a small amount of tech, which won't do anything. Let's increase our taxes to 12%. Just make sure that I'm right. We got a buttload of money now. Let's get the community college down. The thing is, the truth is, I think the way the happiness works for the Sims is it goes school, cops, medical, and then fire. And that gives them the most amount of happiness. You can do it other ways, and in fact I always do it another way. But I think that's how it works for the happiness. Get the education down so they don't become criminals or arsonists quick enough. Let's do it that way. So streaming, yes, I'm going to be streaming every day, although my internet cuts out at around 10:30 in the morning. Sorry, I'm just scratching my ear. Yeah, it cuts out at about 10:30. Well, it doesn't cut out, it goes unstable. Basically, from today, I streamed 8 till 11 something, and from 8 till about 10:30, well, 8:15 till about 10:30. My internet was perfectly stable, had a really nice stream going, had about 10 viewers. It's not a lot, I'm just starting the streaming. And it worked, it was going well, and then 10:30 hit, you know, my internet company did something which made my internet unstable. So, my stream started to lag, which was annoying. It's bulldoze, what have we got? Nothing, good. Just letting the city get settled down a minute. Alright, so I'm getting this lag, which is not good for viewership, really. No one's going to come, they're going to check out my stream. You can hear me clearly. Not clearly. Clearly. Right? That's not a problem. The sound is not a problem. The visual is the problem. No one wants to watch lag, which is annoying for me. Oh, I love this new view, by the way. I'll show you how I did that. If you go to settings and gameplay and click down planning mode camera, it just zooms out so much more. I didn't know about that like a fool, but this is working fine. So we're not going to touch this half of the region till I'm ready. Till we're ready. If we go to our great work site, there's nothing there, right? It's telling me to build it. It's already built. So we just need our city to catch up to the rest of the region. That's all. I'll probably, if it's not done by the end of this episode, as you saw with the rest of the cities, it's just not happy. I think I have to load up another city. I'll do that at the end of this episode so we can get everything running, working in our city. If it's not caught up by then, it should pop up at the top actually up here. You'll see that. So we're making 9 grand an hour. We got, let's click on it here. There is a sign and a flag. Good. This will attract people to school. Now, how many students do we have? Exactly. We got 7,000 people. That is awesome sauce. How many students? We got 700 students. I'm sure this holds classes. Yeah, we can teach all those students. Not a problem. Let's add an extra wind farm. Extra wind turbine. We're going to need that. In fact, we're going to need another one. I just noticed we're at a deficit of 0.2. Did I click on a big one? Yeah, let's place a big one down. We will be upgrading quite soon to a coal power plant, and then from there we'll probably go oil. But for now, it's not necessary. It's keep things cheap. We have an upgrade to this. Now, I think this upgrade will allow us to get everything else we need, like this. It says that we need a department safety. It's in the region. It's just gotta catch up. I haven't loaded up any of the city yet. This city right now, I don't think I showed this. If we got, remember we got like 80 something in that city. 83 million it was. Sorry, 83 million we got there. Let's go to trading. Let's load this up. Our city's still running in the background at full speed, which is good. Let's look here. That's 84 million for trade. If we go to electronics, load the electronics for me. Come on, baby. Load, load, load. 96 million! Look at that, from that city right here. 96 million. How insane is that? On my stream, though, I'm trying to beat this. See, look at this. 31 million. That's not a bad city, in all honesty. These scores are not too bad. You'll get a lot of money from that. But 96 million, that's insane. In my stream, I'm doing electronics city. I'm going to beat 100 million. That's it. It has to say 100 million. See, we got it unlocked now. It worked. So that's that. Department of... See? Boats. We can place boats. We already had school. Tourism. That's the one. We should have tourism. It's not approved yet. It still says we need tourism. We have tourism in this city right here. It's just going to take a time to come over. See, look, it's all coming over now. Once this gets approved, we will be good. Right, we got 9,000 people. Let's see how many workers we have. We have 1,006 workers, right? Almost 1,007. So, the reason I put all of these back here is because we're going to start our tourism from the front and work backwards, and then we'll get rid of them, as our great works is not ready yet. Anyway, now the reason I want to do that is the moment we start bringing tourists into our city, is we do not want them to go into our town. What I'm thinking is we have a huge tunnel, or even a bridge, so we don't connect here. We connect like back here and have it come all the way around, right? But that means we're gonna have to put maybe 2 power stations in. We'll put one on this part and then one for the tourism area, because we want to make sure that the power gets everywhere. Why is that not spinning? Now it's spinning. Crazy thing. Right, yeah. But I was also considering, I know this is vanilla SimCity. That's what we're playing here. No expansions, nothing. Why did I go to that? This thing right here, this launch arcology comes with the Cities of Tomorrow pack. And I have a Cities of Tomorrow series. I was thinking the other day, should I put it in this city or not? I think I'm not going to. For one, it does give us one extra cultural thing. And we might try the stadiums in this actually. House of Worship, I don't think tourists come. It's just local people. The attractions, we've done that already. Oh no, that's this. This, see, low tourist attracted. See, this attracts low tourists. So we might do this at first. This might work. You know, we want to bring in low tourists. We want to do it properly. Stadium, see, we've already unlocked this. But to do this, really, Our city's burning now. Let's see. We got 2 rubble because of fires. 3 rubble, I guess. I think it's time to put the fire brigade in. And the police. They can be sick for a while. Let's put the police first, like I said. This promotes happiness in the order you place it down. It's so strange the way they do it. So let's do that with 1 jail cells on top. Now let's place a fire. We should probably, actually let's do healthcare right now. Healthcare down this side. Now I'm spreading them out for one reason. We don't want medium wealth in our city. That should be enough. I don't think we have enough sick people or anything yet. Let's do that. Keep it light, not too expensive, and fire station can come down here. Now fire is always the first thing I put down because they burn houses down like crazy, these fools. But we got enough money right now to do this. Now this is not how I normally start a city. If you watch any of my other cities, I do not do this at all. I would never do this unless we're gonna delete a city now. I think it's a good way to get cash right up. We can let the city burn if we need to. The problems that this causes is not gonna affect our city too much. Right, we've upgraded to City Hall. Right, we are waiting for a Department of Tourism to be enacted here. We got transportation, which is awesome. Right, it's absolutely amazeballs. We got our education system in our region. We got our Department of Safety. We got our Department of Sanitation. So we're just missing tourism and... Oh look, we even got these. We don't need to have these at that. Let's put that at 11. Most likely we're going to put these down to 0. If we have no people in our city, it's not necessary anyway. We might put it down to 0. See if that makes anyone happy that are coming into the city, the tourists. Oh no, we've got to have some commercial in here. We need hotels. And with the archaeology shoppers will come anyway. Freight. I am not sure about freight. We will have to see if a hotel needs freight or not. I'm sure it does, which means we might have to put a bit of freight in here. But we've got to try and run it without any people. Well, the residents will be able to come in anyway. So we got... Why am I on sewage? Stop it. Oh yeah, we should do that. I haven't done this in a while. Look at this thing. Poop, 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 poop. It's disgusting, but funny. It's hilarious. Right, I think it's... We got a cop shop, right? How is this going? They're out on patrol. Let's stick down. Extra set of cars. Right. Let us, for now, as this is the boundary for our city, let's bring this here. Bring this. Let's, oh, that's not going to work. Let's go sky high. Can we? We can. Put that there. Bulldoze this. Right, so that's there. Let's bulldoze this first. Ah, wasn't it? Let's do that. Oh, thank God I just missed that truck. Right, we want this to come up. Where's about mid? Midway's about. It's not really about there. Let's bring this road up a bit. Let's curve it now, just so it can be nice. It's not the best curve, I don't care. It works. So this is the entrance to our city now, as you can see. See how long that is? That is to deter tourists from trying to get into this area. They're going to see this path. They're going to calculate and go, let's just go to our... Let's keep this straight. I do not want to put an interchange right there. Let's put this up here. Let's bring it down. Let's put it here. This should be a nice spot. Let's put our first casino. I'm just worried right now. If I place that there. Right, we're making 6 grand an hour now. So we do need rooms. We're only trying to attract low wealth right now. I do not believe medium wealth will come to our city yet. So let's place these down. That's the city. That's the limit. Okay, let's bulldoze this. And let's put down a comedy lounge to attract the extra 1,440 low elf people. They all cost the same, right? Yeah. Which one looks cool? I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. Let's just pop that down. Now, we're going to lose money for the next couple of days on this, but we should be... Yeah, it's 500 simoleons. We're going to make that back easy. So that's just there to attract the tourists. Now, I love this. I love the look of this bridge. I think this bridge just looks awesome. Sauce. Look at it. Nice and red. It's old and rickety. It's so beautiful. I made it a bit too high. I should have lowered it down a bit, but I wanted to make sure we could go over the fire station. So what's our abandonment like? We have 4 abandoned buildings. Now, why? High taxes? It's a median wealth. I bet it's median wealth there. Let's check the land value. Ah, you crazy. They're too close together. Let's bulldoze this and put that down there. To keep the school, school's not a problem. Bulldoze this. And we'll put that. Let's see. Come on already. Oh, I can place it now. I didn't. It's okay. Can I place 2 of these? No, it's only going to allow me to place 1. Before you could place 2. So that should stop the median wealth land value. Let's check that out. Oh yeah. See, it's not median wealth. It's this level. It's not quite median wealth. It's still low wealth, which is good. So let's go down here and bulldoze the crap out of this fool. Right, we still got 1 abandoned building. Where are you? There it is. I see you flashing. There we go. Right. See, we're already earning a lot of money. See, these tourists are coming straight in here because of this. The line into our city is way too long. But let's just make sure, because I'm sure some of them are going to go straight for our city. Maybe not. Oh my. I said I wasn't expecting median wealth. Look at our median wealth go. Are you kidding me? Right away, median wealth in our city? Look at everyone coming in. It's pretty much median wealth. This is quite good. So, part of this series is going to be, or part of this cities in the series is going to be doing some technical stuff, doing some tests. Because I think testing is a crucial part of this. So we can all learn on what's the best way to do things, what's not the best way to do things. You know, is it better to have a lot of low wealth in the city? Because you can, if we look here, we can only get 50 median wealth into this compared to the 190 low wealth tourists. And I'm sure some of the other casinos are the same, even though they're designed for high wealth. Maybe they cater to median wealth or low wealth at a lot more. Even though the high wealth bring in more money. Is it better to have a lot more of the medium or low wealth in your city than it is to have the high wealth? Because you can create a greater profit in the long run. Having so many more tourists. We're going to need garbage now, which is about time. Let's place this right here. The reason I want to place it right there is because we do not want any median wealth. That should be more than enough to collect from the city. Now, my major concern is I probably will have to go to medium density on this. Because we're going to need jobs until this great work is fixed. Fix the great works. Well, not fixed, but get it loaded. But like I said, after this episode, I'm going to go on to that very quick. Not there, but into another city that had the great works running. Maybe load it up for about 10 minutes. And that should, fingers crossed, allow the great works to work here. It's the same for the Department of Tourism. I can't believe I don't have a Department of Tourism yet. You know what we could do though? Let's just plop it down. Let's place this sign down as well. So we got the tourism. We got finance. We have education. I think that's it, right? Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. No, Dr. Phil. Are you crazy, game? I should really switch them off, but I don't want to. So we got education, so we got finance. I think we have the Department of Safety now activated. transportation we have, and utilities we have. So yeah, tourism was the only one we needed. It wasn't unlocked. I'm sure it is. Maybe I have to go to one of the cities, maybe switch it back on. Make sure it's working. It wants us to create a process of actually not going to happen. You know why that is? Because of our tech level. If we check our tech level, it's not going to make too much of a difference. Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere right now. So it's just gone everywhere. That's insane. It's even reaching here. Which it won't make a difference anyway. Doesn't mean we can have extra tourists in here. This thing is making us a buttload of money. Right now. I believe. Yeah. So our expenses are down. If we did not have that, they're making us a lot of money. Maybe we'd still be in the positive, but just. Oh, that's why. Because we moved it. The city hall. I forgot to put the taxes up. We don't need to adjust them. Only this. So I don't think we're going to have high wealth in here. Oh, maybe we will. We'll probably have high wealth commercial shops. There we go. We're back up to 6 grand. I feel like... Is this full? It's not full. But... Let's place another one down very quickly before we end this episode. Because... let's just do opposites. That way... We'll put medium wealth on here. I want to see if that does anything. Let's get rid of that actually. And let's put a lounge down for the medium wealth. And this one, we'll put the blackjack tables down. So the place that... Yeah, that's perfect. So now we got a low wealth one and a medium wealth one. So let's see how that affects the city. Let's do some research. Oh, hang on. We need to place one of these signs down. Now these attract both low and medium wealth tourists the same. So now that we have 2, are we going to see them split between these 2? Or are we going to see them just come into here because this was here first? We need more water. We are going to do the water trick soon. I don't think it's necessary just yet. Let's place it right here. Okay. So let's go to our tours. Let's do some data stuff. And I'm sorry if you find this a little bit boring. Close now hiring needs power, I guess, as well. Okay, we got enough money. Let's us start this new power plant. I got the power. You know what we'll do? We can place it along here at a specific point. Let's place it there. Let's switch this on. I keep forgetting to do that. And let's add one extra thing. Bulldoze this fool. We don't need that anymore. Now, what's going on in our city? Oh, wrong one. Building fire. 2 abandoned buildings right now. That's not too bad. Could be worse. Building fire. The fire station. Let's upgrade it a bit. Let's... In fact, just because I'm paranoid, let's make that full. It's because it's at the end of the city rather than being in the middle of the city. It's okay. Bulldoze this now. So let's check the tourism. This should open soon. There we go. Now I am hoping... See, this has got a lot of low wealth tourists and not so... See, yeah. The medium wealth are changing. I think they're coming over here. Right. So we can see this. We've got a few low wealth. But as you can see, the difference. So it does work. It is working as intended. But this is so very early on in the city. I know it seems like logically this should happen, but this game doesn't work with logic. Now the truth is, unless we see a super surge in low wealth tourists, we should actually see it split perfectly. Like the medium wealth only come here and the low wealth go here. Especially if we've still got room in there for medium wealth low wealth tourists. And this is full of medium wealth, so we should actually see this go up in medium wealth right now. I have a feeling we might cap this with the medium wealth if we're lucky. A lot of medium wealth coming in. Are they leaving here right now? They're leaving here. Some will come back in, but some are going in here. We might get lucky and be able to cap both of these. So it's 100 in here with 110 medium wealth tourists. That's 50 in here with 190 low wealth. So we can actually cater more low wealth if we do it set for low wealth. And we obviously have people, 55 hotel guests, which is good. It's 28 hotel guests there. It's full of 60. And this is 30 because it's medium wealth. Which is not too bad. We're going to fill up on both. So that is 90 people spending 2 days in our city rather than just leaving after they can't find it. So as this is low wealth, let's do some commercial. Let's get some of this done. Now, we want some hotels to grow. I think that might be the boundary. Too far away, the hotels don't grow. We're going to make sure that they are hotels. So this episode's going to run just a little bit long because of this. Lots of testing, guys. That's what we got to do. And it's going to be, hopefully, scientific. And hopefully more logical. Because sometimes SimCity doesn't run with logic. And let's check that again. Let's check the tourism map. Make sure they're not leaking into our city. I saw a couple are leaking into our city. Let's slow this down so we can see the traffic a bit better. Some are going into our city. That's possibly because they're going to come here because it seems like the closest place to go. I think it's because the tourist draw is so big, and yet we can't cater all of those tourists. I think that's why. That's why I put some commercial here. This is the tourism. None of these are hotels yet, so they're still hiring. So maybe they'll turn into hotels. I'm kind of hoping. If not, we might need a bigger tourist draw to our city. So now we got a department of tourism. Let's try placing down very quickly before we go. Let's go to attractions. Let's stick down. I like a dinosaur right here. And then obviously we gotta have Maxis Man. It's funny. And then the llama. Let's place that there. So these will attract tourists. We got, wow. Look, pretty much even right now actually, which is a good split. Which makes sense as we can cater towards low and medium wealth. This will attract more low wealth in. Each of these, the draw from just the sign alone is equal to tourists. So, but potentially this could double because the draw for each of these is like 360 on each, which is 720. So that's the potential right now. It's the 720 plus whatever these draw in for low wealth. I think next episode we're gonna put down some transportation. No bus stops in there. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. These look so derpy now because we're not in the city. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to watch some more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.